Today I'll be making Chinese spinach with salted egg recipe. Okay, so I will do this manual way of cooking. So you can read recipes from the cookbook or recipes from online, and then you just have to study it yourself. So it's very easy. Okay, you just need to know the 3 bells. Okay, so now first we are going to put in the garlic. We have 3 cloves of garlic here, so just put it in, and then we are going to chop it. Okay. So we can go to 5 seconds. So we just have to turn until we get 5, and no temperature because we just want to chop. We go to speed 5. Okay, so once it's ready, it will make the sound, means it's ready. So, right, now we just need to scrape it down. Okay, so this is just 5 seconds of blending. Okay, so we want to scrape down so that we can saute the garlic. All of the garlic. Okay. So Thermomix, we have a built-in scale, so you can scroll to the left and you go to scale and we can weigh our oil. Okay, so we need 10 grams of oil. I'm using here olive oil. So just pour everything. So it's very precise in 1 gram increment. Okay, for bakers it's very useful. Okay, so now we are going to saute the garlic. So just go back to the time. We are going to saute for 3 minutes. Okay, and then temperature will be 120, and then speed is going to be speed 1. Okay. Okay, so we are sauteing our garlic, and you don't have to attend to it for the next 3 minutes. Okay, so if you do this on the fire on your stove, you will not leave your stove, right? Because you will have to make sure that you stir the garlic in the oil, okay, because you don't want it to burn, right? Okay, so before Thermomix, I was using olive oil on the fire. All of my cooking, I use olive oil. Okay, but when I started using Thermomix, I found out that olive oil, they have low burning point. So I will not encourage you to use olive oil on the fire. Okay, if you want to use oil on the fire, you can use like veggie oil or coconut oil or grapeseed oil is good. Okay, but with Thermomix, because we are cooking at low temperature, like here you can see it's at 120 degrees. So it's safe to use your olive oil because olive oil is very healthy, right? It's a very healthy oil. So please use olive oil for all your cooking in Thermomix so that you can absorb all the nutrients from the olive oil. So just now I used 10 grams of olive oil. If you see Thermomix, actually the base is quite small. Okay, but when we cook on the fire, we tend to use too much oil because maybe if you use a wok, you need to cover the bottom, and then your pot maybe is quite big, so you tend to use a lot of oil. Okay, but with Thermomix, you see a lot of recipes, we use usually just 10 grams of oil is enough to cover the base. Okay, and some recipes you don't even need to use oil. Okay, we have recipes that you don't even need to use oil. Okay, so if you are using olive oil on the fire, what happens is it will burn the olive oil, like Pimpin said just now, right? So it will burn the oil, and because it burns the oil, it will burn your food, and then it becomes toxic and cancerous. Okay, so when you cook veggie, especially, you want to cook with Thermomix because of the low temperature. Okay, so it doesn't burn your food, and you get to absorb all the nutrients from your veggie. So almost done. So you can smell, right? The garlic, the smell is really nice. But look at the color, okay? So the color is just like how it went in, right? There's no burning, there's no browning, there's no black, because all those are fumes on your garlic. Okay, it's actually toxic for your body. Okay, so now we want to add in a bit of salt, okay? Then we want to add in the veggie. Okay, so we have here about 300 grams of spinach. Just put everything in. And then we have 20 grams of water. And here we have 1 egg, okay, 1 salted egg already cut up. Just put all in. Okay. Now we are going to cook for 4 minutes. So just set the time, 4 minutes. And temperature, we are going to go to 100. And then, okay, now we must make sure we on the reverse button, okay, so that we do not chop our veggie. Okay, so the reverse button, if you do it manually, is on this small circle here. Okay, so just press that, it says reverse enable, and we go to the slowest stirring speed, which is 2. Okay, so it doesn't, it's just very gentle stirring like how you cook your veggie. Okay. I love cooking my veggie with Thermomix, okay, especially if you like to eat like leafy greens and broccoli. Okay, you will see after you cook your veggie, the color of your veggie is very vibrant. Okay, so how in restaurants, how they get this really vibrant color is they blanch in hot water. Okay, so when you blanch in hot water, half of the nutrients are gone because it's really hot, right? And then after that, they stir fry on the wok. Okay, so the other half of the nutrients are gone. Okay, so at restaurants, how they get back all the nice flavor for the veggie they put. Sometimes they use MSG, okay, if not they will use seasoning, alright, and salt, and then the oyster sauce. Okay, but with Thermomix, you see here, I just use a bit of salt. Okay, and we have the salted egg in here. You don't really need to use a lot of seasoning when you cook veggie with Thermomix because you will taste the natural taste of your veggie. Okay, it's actually sweet. Okay, something that is very hard to get when you cook on the fire. Okay, you will burn all the nutrients, then you don't get any of this nice flavor anymore. Okay, so I like to cook my veggies at home because I want to, absorb all the nutrients and vitamins. Okay, because we always buy the greenest and the freshest veggie, right? And some of you, I'm sure you all buy organic veggies as well. So it's a waste when you cook those veggie on the fire. Okay, it's like you're burning your money away because you're just burning all the nutrients away. So when you get your Thermomix, you need to cook your veggie in the Thermomix, okay? So I can't wait to show you the results. So now our veggie is ready. Look at that, the color is really nice because we still preserve all the nutrients in here. And then here I have a bit of sesame oil, so just pour it out. Just pour extra. Okay. So that's your Chinese spinach with salted egg. Okay, this is going to be my veggie for lunch. Okay, so that's it. This is the veggie. Okay, you see it's really nice, smells really good over here. I can't wait to eat it. Okay, sometimes this rice and veggie is just perfect. It's good enough.